All right, team, let's be real. We're spending more and more time glued to our desks these days. Sitting for hours on end can lead to all sorts of problems, from stiff joints and poor posture to more serious stuff down the line. But don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to quit your job and become a full-time athlete. We're all about finding those little pockets of time to move our bodies, even if it's just a few minutes here and there. That's why I'm super pumped to share 25 easy-peasy exercises that you can do right at your desk. No need for fancy equipment or a gym membership, just you, your chair, and a sprinkle of that get-up-and-go attitude. Get ready to feel the burn in a good way and boost your energy levels without even leaving the office. Let's do this. All right, team, let's kick things off with some triceps dips. Find yourself a sturdy chair, no wobbly ones, please, and grip the edge with your hands shoulder width apart. Slide your bottom off the chair, keeping your back close to the seat. Now, bend those elbows and lower your body down until your arms form a 90-degree angle. Push back up to the starting position, feeling those triceps work. Remember, quality over quantity. Keep those movements controlled and those cores engaged. Next up, we're going to get those arms pumping with some arm pulses. Sit up tall in your chair, feet flat on the floor, and extend those arms out in front of you at shoulder height. Now, pulse your arms backward, keeping them as long and straight as you can. Imagine you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your fingertips. Let's get those shoulders loose and limber with some arm circles. Sit up tall, feet flat on the floor, and extend those arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Now, make small circles with your arms, going forward for 20 reps. Switch directions and circle those arms backward for another 20 reps. Time to crank up the heat with some desk push-ups. Stand a couple of steps back from your desk, placing your hands shoulder width apart on the edge. Make sure your desk is sturdy enough to handle your awesomeness. Now, lower your chest towards the desk, keeping your back straight and core engaged. Push back up to the starting position, feeling those chest and triceps working their magic. Let's take those push-ups to the wall, literally. Stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Place your hands shoulder width apart on the wall, fingers pointing forward. Now, lean towards the wall, bending your elbows until your chest almost touches it. Keep that core engaged and back straight. Push back to the starting position, feeling those chest and shoulder muscles working hard. Get ready to feel the burn with some chair squats. Stand in front of your chair, feet hip width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Now lower your hips down as if you're about to sit in the chair but don't actually touch it. Keep your back straight, core engaged, and chest lifted. Stand back up, squeezing those glutes at the top. Feel the power in those legs. Time to target those glutes with some standing rear pulses. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart, holding onto your desk for balance if needed. Now lift one leg straight back behind you, keeping it as straight as possible. Pulse your leg upward, squeezing those glutes with each movement. Remember to keep your core engaged and your back straight. Let's get that heart rate up with some pretend jump rope. Stand tall with your feet together and your elbows bent as if you're holding an imaginary jump rope. Now start hopping. Rotate your wrists as you hop, pretending to swing the jump rope over your head and under your feet. Time to strengthen those calves with some calf raises. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart, holding onto your desk for balance if needed. Now rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels off the ground. Hold for a second at the top, squeezing those calves, then slowly lower back down. Feel that burn? Good stuff. Get ready to feel the burn with some wall sits. Stand with your back flat against a wall, feet shoulder width apart, about 2 feet away from the wall. Now, slide down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the ground, as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your back straight and core engaged. Hold that position, feeling the burn in your thighs and glutes. Let's work those legs and glutes with some lunges. Stand tall with your feet together. Now, Take a big step forward with your right foot and lower your body down until your right thigh is parallel to the ground and your left knee is close to the floor. Push off with your right foot to return to the starting position. Repeat on the other side, feeling those muscles work. Time to engage that core with some seated bicycle crunches. Sit tall on your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now lean back slightly, engaging your core, and lift your knees towards your chest. Start pedaling your legs in a circular motion, as if you're riding a bicycle. Remember to breathe and keep those abs engaged. Let's target those obliques with some twists. Sit tall on your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now clasp your hands together in front of you and twist your upper body to the right, keeping your core engaged. Return to the center and twist to the left. Time to engage those lower abs with some leg lifts. Sit tall on your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, keeping your core engaged, lift your legs up off the floor, bringing your knees towards your chest. Slowly lower your legs back down without letting your feet touch the ground. Let's give those triceps some love with a stretch. Extend your right arm overhead and bend your elbow, bringing your hand towards the middle of your upper back. Now, use your left hand to gently pull your right elbow towards your head, feeling the stretch in your triceps. Repeat on the other side. Time to release some tension with some neck rolls. Sit up tall and relax your shoulders. Now, gently tilt your head to the right, bringing your ear towards your shoulder. Slowly roll your head forward, bringing your chin towards your chest. Then continue rolling your head to the left. Reverse the direction. Let's loosen up those shoulders with a stretch. Reach your right arm across your chest and use your left hand to gently pull it closer to your body, feeling the stretch in your right shoulder. Hold that stretch, breathing deeply, then repeat on the other side. Time to mobilize those shoulders with some rolls. Sit up tall and relax your shoulders. Now roll your shoulders forward in a circular motion, making big circles. Reverse the direction and roll those shoulders backward. Let's open up that chest with a stretch. Clasp your hands behind your back and straighten your arms. Now, push your chest forward and lift your chin slightly, feeling the stretch in your chest and shoulders. Hold that stretch, breathing deeply. Time to release some tension in that upper back. Sit up tall and interlace your fingers in front of you. Now, round your back and push your arms forward, feeling the stretch in your upper back and shoulders. Hold that stretch, breathing deeply. Ah, that feels good. Let's get those spines moving with some torso twists. Sit tall on your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now twist your upper body to the right, placing your right hand on the back of your chair and your left hand on your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder, feeling the stretch in your back and obliques. Hold that stretch, breathing deeply, then repeat on the other side. Time to give those hamstrings some love with a stretch. Sit on the edge of your chair with your right leg extended straight out in front of you, heel on the floor. Now lean forward from your hips, keeping your back straight, and reach for your toes. You should feel the stretch in the back of your right leg. Repeat on the other side. Let's stretch those inner thighs with a bent knee stretch. Sit on the floor with your feet together and your knees bent out to the sides. Now, gently press down on your knees with your elbows, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs. Hold that stretch, breathing deeply. Time to engage those leg muscles with some seated leg lifts. Sit tall on your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, keeping your core engaged, lift your right leg up off the floor, straightening it out in front of you. Hold for a second, then slowly lower it back down. Repeat on the other side, feeling those leg muscles working. All right, team, let's finish strong with a desk plank. Place your forearms on the desk, shoulder width apart, with your elbows aligned below your shoulders. Step back, extending your legs behind you, so your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core, tuck your tailbone slightly, and hold that plank position, feeling those abs and shoulders working. Boom, there you have it, team. 25 easy-peasy exercises to squeeze into your workday. Remember, consistency is key. Try incorporating a few of these exercises into your daily routine. Even if it's just for a few minutes at a time, you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. More energized, focused, and ready to tackle anything. Keep smashing it, team.